Baird, the General Manager of Missoula Community Access Television, inviting you to another edition of What's Up Missoula. This program profiles civic and nonprofit groups working in Missoula. This nonprofit group is working to keep Missoulians employed. We're going to visit with Sandra Long, who's an employment consultant with the Missoula Workforce Center, which we know as the Job Service. Sandra, thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome. We're going to talk about a job fair coming up. And here's your first question. How long has the Missoula Workforce Center been doing this job fair? So it's the X-annual, huh?
It is. This is our 17th annual job fair. We've been doing this for several years. It started as just a small job fair at the Workforce Center and then grew into a student job fair that we held at the high school. And about 3 years ago, we recognized the need in our community for a community-wide job fair. So 3 years ago, we started holding it at the College of Technology and opening it to job seekers of all ages.
So it's not just for high school students, not just for college grads, but anyone of any age looking for any employment opportunity level can go to the job fair. Exactly.
We have over 100 employers, and they will be looking for all types of backgrounds, education, experience. It's a great venue for any Missoulian or anyone from the Bitterroot Valley to come down and meet with lots of employers.
Oh, that's really great. I guess that's part of what people can expect from the job fair. And I guess it led me to think, when people go, should they bring their resumes? Should they, what kinds of things, should they bring when they go?
You know, it's really important to be prepared for the job fair. When someone goes to the job fair, usually they want to know maybe 5 employers that they want to target. They do want a resume prepared, or at a minimum, make sure that they have the information they would need to fill out the application. We'll have a room provided there to fill out an application. But they also want to dress professionally, be prepared to present a good image to a prospective future employer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I probably jumped ahead with that,
That's
but I was
okay.
just thinking about it. And we should tell people the dates. It's April 25th, 3:30 to 7 p.m. So that's
Right.
3.5 hours at the College of Technology, and it's the health building.
Correct. And we will have tons of signage from the road on the building, very evident where it will be.
Yeah. And we can give some pointers to people. It will be by the Western Montana Fairgrounds. It will be right by Sentinel High School.
Right.
It will be right by the business building for Missoula County Public Schools. And it might be the 900 block of South Avenue West.
Right.
So if they get in that direction,
yes, exactly.
They really should be fine.
Turn right in from South Avenue. If you get on South Avenue, you'll be able
and head
to find
west.
it.
You're not going to miss it. But
Yeah.
just in case, I'll give people the phone number. I'll put it here. In case you have a hard time seeing it, the number is 728-7060, which you can call. And then also online, www.employmissoula.com. Good. Yes, why a job fair? Like, how did the job service, the Missoula Workforce Center, see a need to put together this? Because it must be a lot of work.
It is quite a lot of work, and we have some excellent agencies that partner with us and businesses that partner with us to help make it possible. But, you know, Missoula, we have such a low unemployment rate. It gets very difficult for the employers in our city to find a nice large pool of qualified job seekers. So it grew out of the need for that, and also as it was a student career fair, many people expressed an interest in going, and we just recognized we have job seekers here, many of whom are already employed, but just want something a little bit different, and we want to be able to serve our whole demographic, not just the students, and really serve the employers by presenting the kinds of employees that they might be able to hire long term.
That's great. Can you give people an idea, just to pique their interest, of the kinds of employers that have signed up to be present at the job fair?
You know, it is amazing, the industries. We basically have a huge plethora of industries. Almost anything that you can imagine will be represented. We've got trucking, hospitality, restaurants, both hospitals, DirecTV, you know, main technology employers, city, state, and local government. It will really cover the gamut of industries in Missoula. So if you're interested in finding a job, it's a great place to get out and even just educate yourself about what's available out there in Missoula.
Yeah, because the people, I imagine anyway, I see a row of tables, you know, with representatives, and they've got their brochures and what have you, and then the prospective applicant, or you can, as you say, just be a window shopper.
Right.
It doesn't say that you might be thinking about maybe retraining or taking a new direction in your employment. So you could go, it's there for 3.5 hours, well after supper time till 7, and just see what's going on with that. Now there's like a specific mission of the job fair. There must be, because you have a question.
We really just try to focus on connecting those job seekers with jobs, and we think that this is a very powerful venue to connect job seekers and employers. We end up with over 100 employers, between 1,200 and 1,400 job seekers.
Wow.
So it is the Missoula's largest job fair, and so the mission of the job fair is really just to provide a place for our employers, free of cost to employers and job seekers, to allow face-to-face interaction, one-on-one communication with the people that might make a hiring decision, and really help facilitate the employment process that way, especially as summer employment heats up and, you know, the need starts increasing
So it can
in
serve
our
that
community.
purpose very well for students as
Yes,
well. If students are
yes.
thinking of staying in Missoula and wanting to earn money here, that's a great idea for them to go to.
Is we have some great seasonal employers that come, you know, some resorts,
Oh,
wonderful
sure.
opportunities, part-time and full-time.
So I guess I jumped ahead. So we kind of mentioned what the job seeker should do. They should bring the resume, they should think about their appearance, they should at least be able to have information necessary to fill out standard job applications. If they can't remember their social security number
Right.
and so on, they
Definitely.
should bring it with them. If people have any other questions, they can call that number.
Definitely call
Okay.
the number, go online to our website. We have some information posted there.
Yeah, just once again, if you're just joining us, we're visiting with Sandra Long. She's an employment consultant at the Missoula Workforce Center Job Service. There is going to be a big job fair that's April 25th, 3:30 to 7 p.m. at the College of Technology on South Avenue, just near the Western Montana Fairgrounds. And it's 3:30 to 7 p.m. that evening. The 25th, is it a Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
That was a good guess. I really did just
You're
guess.
good. That is great.
So it's a Wednesday evening, and 728-7060 for more information about it, but we're going to visit about it a little more. If employers want to join this group at the job fair, is it something they think about for next year, or are you set for this year?
No, we definitely still are taking reservations for tables this year. We have a website set up, Employ Missoula. They can register online. They can call to register. It's no cost to the employers. So
Oh, that's nice. So they're not going to pay for the table
Right.
that day or what have you.
yes, and we work really hard with our sponsors to make it an event that's free to the public and free to our employers. So basically, all you have to do is bring your recruitment materials. We set everything up. We provide the tables. Bring your recruitment materials, bring applications, be ready to speak to job seekers for
that's great.
for a few hours and then go home.
And it's available, like if, say, someone has the smaller operation, you know, they're looking for a new, like 1 or 2 employees. You're still interested in seeing them.
We are interested in anyone who's looking for people. As long as you are making hiring decisions, as long as you are actively hiring and recruiting, come on
So you
down
could be
to
the
the
small
job fair.
person. You don't have to be
Yeah.
the national
That's
or
right.
corporation to do it.
And that's one of the reasons we try to keep it free, because a lot of businesses in Missoula won't have those recruitment budgets and have the money to spend hundreds on different job fairs. So to provide them that opportunity is pretty great.
Yeah, it's a great service. Oh yes, you mentioned sponsored, because you mentioned you don't charge, it's free on both sides of the table. So the prospective employee can go and
Right.
check it out, no cost, and the employer's looking for workers, they're not paying. So are sponsors helping with a lot of the costs of the fair?
You know, sponsors really make this fair happen for us, and we have some great sponsors who have been on board with us for a long time. Mountain FM, The Independent, K-PAX. They help out getting everything ready, getting our publicity set. And then community-minded organizations help help us make it possible, like DirecTV, Community Medical Center, St. Pat's, Allied Waste. Those are all.
So some of the bigger local
They're
ones are
big,
chipping
yeah.
in to help everyone connect to jobs, which
They
is really
are.
nice.
They are. It really shows a community spirit on their part to help us sponsor. We've also got Coca-Cola and the Job Service Employers Council, and obviously the College of Technology lends us their
Oh,
building
sure.
and helps us set everything up. That's a big job.
Yeah, no, I'll bet. And they're right, they're kind of on the front line. I mean, people did used to call it vocational training, and maybe they thought, well, you know, that has taken on a kind of lower status in some people's minds, always going to the voc tech school. So the College of Technology kind of suggests, and it's a very direct way for people to get employment by learning a very good skill.
It is.
Well, we kind of covered it, the kinds of employers one expects to meet at the job fair. So you're saying there's the big guy and the little one, too.
There is everything. I mean, we might have some businesses like St. Pat's who have 1,400 employees and maybe are looking to recruit 30 different people at the job fair, and we might have other agencies or other businesses who are just looking for maybe 2 full-time positions or 1 part-time position. Every employer at the job fair is recruiting at the time, so it's a nice place for job seekers to go and realize that with 100 employers, you're looking at maybe 500 available jobs at the
Right.
job fair. It's a
Yeah.
really powerful tool.
Oh, it is. And this is something I didn't see in the questions, because we mentioned summer employment. If there are high school students and they are under the age of 18 and they're looking forward to summer employment, would this be something that interests them, or is it for people 18 and over?
It's for everyone.
Okay.
Usually, our statistics last year showed that 62% of job seekers were over the age of 18, but there were also several students, lots of students just walk right over from Sentinel High School after school's out. It's a great time for them to take the opportunity to start shaking hands,
Sure.
meeting people. Just want to be prepared with a few questions in
And
the
they know
intro.
that they might have some other restrictions where a parent or guardian has to sign some forms that they're restricted in their work hours during the school year and so on.
Right, and those kinds of laws, you know, we could fill employers or job seekers who had questions about the different youth labor laws
Yeah.
could definitely come in and find more information on that.
Oh, that's good. Okay, this is it. What if you miss it? It's one day. I'm just going to remind people of the date and time. It's Wednesday, April 25th, 3:30 to 7 at the College of Technology Health Building on South Avenue West. Let's say you can't go. What alternatives do people have? The website or a listing? Or?
The website, what we're going to do is make sure that there's a link on our website to the different employers who are going to be at the job fair, so they could still go online and check out who was there, maybe find out if they have an online application. They might miss the chance to meet with them face to face, but they could still get the information on who was there, who was hiring, and still pursue leads that way.
That's a great idea. And this number, 728-7060, where will that take the caller?
That
The
takes
general
the
call
caller.
center or general call area of the Missoula Workforce Center?
Right, it takes it right to our switchboard, and then you know, she gauges who would be beneficial for that person to talk to, and we'll transfer it to one of our employment counselors or one of our business advocates who could answer any questions that
Yeah,
might come
maybe
up.
before we go, let's give people an idea, you know, just a general idea of the Missoula Workforce Center job service, because I know we focused on this job fair, which I think a lot of people are going to be interested in, but they should know that right here in town, the Workforce Job Center is it a state-empowered agency that seeks to help people find employment? Is that how you would characterize that?
Correct, yeah, we're a state agency. We're part of the Department of Labor and Industry, and our focus really is to connect employers and job seekers. So we usually have around 300 to 500 jobs posted in our office, because once again, to post jobs or to look for jobs, there's no charge. So we have the jobs posted in our office and on our website, and job seekers have the ability to come in and register with us and look for work that might fit with their experience and qualifications.
Right. So if people are watching and you're new to town or you're new to the idea of finding employment, it's a really excellent resource, the Missoula Workforce Center, more fondly known as the Job Service. The phone number there, 728-7060. Well, Sandra, is there anything you want to add?
you know, I just am excited about this event. I hope people really take the opportunity to take advantage of it and come down, meet face to face with some of the people making hiring decisions, and you know, maybe even explore a new career path. We really open it up till 7 o'clock to make sure that people who might be employed might have an opportunity to come down and still have the chance maybe just to change employment or find something new.
That's great. Well, Sandra, thank you so much for coming and
Thank you.
talking about the job fair. Once again, if you are interested in the job fair, Wednesday, April 25th, College of Technology, 3:30 to 7 p.m., South Avenue West. If you need directions, as Sandra promises, it's going to be very well marked. You just get on South Avenue by the Western Montana Fairgrounds. Call the number 728-7060 or go online. I'll put it on the screen again, www.employmissoula.com. Well, thanks for watching this edition of What's Up Missoula. If you know of an organization you'd like to see on this show, give us a call at MCAT. The number is 542-6228. For MCAT, I'm Joel Baird. See you next time.